rid of him so we can talk.
Please, there was a Ripper attack and I locked myself in this storeroom. I'm not proud, but I'm alive. I'm just stuck. So, if you could look around, find a way to get me out, I'd be very thankful. And I'd take it as a kindness if you didn't kill me afterwards. You asked me, having a room what's got no other way out, some kind of safety violation, but at least to keep the Rippers away. Harper weren't so lucky.
Well, that's a relief. Suppose I owe you the full story now. Got a right nasty feeling about these.
You are as free as one can be on this world. Are you well?
Me? Hardly. Look at all this. Harper hired me to keep this place spotless. So much for that. But someone ought to set this to rights. I owe him that much at least.
Perhaps I can assist. What can you recall of this tragedy, stranger?
I'm Byron. Harper's me cousin. Was, I suppose. I heard him out, talking with some stranger. Then suddenly the Rippers come pouring up out of the ground like a pack of devils. He shouted at me to shut myself up in there, and that's what I did. Then I heard them Rippers screaming, gunshots. And it went quiet after a bit. I heard the stranger's voice. Then the screaming started again. This time it was Harper. And all the while I huddled in that room, hardly daring to breathe. Bloody coward!
It is not cowardice to avoid an unwinnable battle. The soil is rich with the blood of brave fools. Now wait here while I survey for clues. These Rippers were slain by one skilled shooter. We must consider our killer armed and extremely dangerous.
So that stranger did all this alone. Bloody monster!
A tally in blood. Truly grisly. But what could it indicate? Blood. Too much blood for a clean kill. This poor beast struggled while someone toyed with it.
That one's Rufus. Sweet as a lamb and twice as tender, Harper used to say. No matter how big he got, Harper refused to send him to the grinder. Might have been quicker that way, at least.
It's safe to assume these limbs weren't here before, yes?
Those are Harper's. Spent enough time watching his hands at work to recognize them when they're still.
How brief is a smile? How long is a laugh? Happiness is horror's other half. Keep every sorrow, the meager, the mean. I only ask for what's left in between.
Bones and bones. Harper? Harper! What the hell is all this? What kind of monster would do this to a man?
My deepest sympathies, Byron. Allow me to help get Harper down, at least.
Harper. We'll get the bastard that's done this. Just need to figure out what the hell this all means.
These Rippers also fell by the killer's hand, but they were a surprise. This stranger was here for Harper. After dispatching them, the killer took the axe to Harper, left the radio as a message, prepared this display over the grinder. And the killer wanted us to see.
Bloody hell.
That first radio. Even a canny hunter leaves a trail. If we retrieve the radio from Harper, we may learn more of the killer.
All this has done my head in. Can't think with that bloody grinder.
Of course, the grinder. Once it is stilled, retrieving the body and radio will be a trivial task.
The control was right over here. I'll keep watch from here. You hit the shut-off. You can't miss it.
Is it off?
Not at all. If anything, it made it worse.
That's displeasing. There must be some way to disable it, yes?
Maybe... Aye, there's a thought. The cooling by the tanks outside. You could use it to freeze the fuel.
Fuel intake standby off. Just freeze the other tank and it'll shut the grinder off. That's done it. The grinder's running down now.
Now Harper's body can be retrieved and inspected.
Careful! Oh, sod it. It's not like there's much left of him to be careful with.
This axe is exceptionally honed.
Aye, and it weren't Harper's. That's an Armageddon Pro Series, top of the line. Harper always wanted one for the farm, but he could never afford it.
Time is a prison with bars made of years, locks made of moments, windows of tears. Time is a question, unceasing, uncertain, a hollow behind a roaring curtain.
Bollocks! The whistle draw more rippers!
Byron, locate shelter.
Well ahead of you!
Byron, I have laid waste or safely return.
That's all right. I'm just gonna stay here for a bit. You go ahead to plunge forward. Actually, hiding in here with me tools has me thinking it'd be clever to check out the tool shop near town. Only Armageddon axe dealer for miles they are.
Unbelievable! A dastardly property crime in our quiet town. Well, quiet other than all them extremely loud and violent rippers just over there. This is gonna make all of our insurance rates go up, you know? It's a tragedy on a tragedy.
That should be real.
Greetings, Toolmonger. Your cooperation is required in solving a murder. Has any of your inventory gone missing recently?
Only some of my most valuable tools. Bunch of fiddly bits, what for tinkering with electronics. Old mess of radios. Couple of premium quality acts.
Curdle the cream.
To silence the echo, to waken from dream. Embrace the end, and you're never alone. It sweetens the blood and softens the stone.
Your path is at its end. The axe, the radio, the waterfall, it all leads here, to you.
The sadness. The sickness. No more bad thoughts. No more bitterness. Forever frozen and free. Forever frozen free. Join me!
So many questions. Who is the real killer? What is their motive? And what is on this radio?
The first ray of dawn. The thrill of the flight. Are these the happiest hours of all? Or is it the hope in the deep of the night? The innocent faith before the fall. You've spilled but one drop of my sweetest blood. Now follow me, and I will show you the flood.
This man was merely a brainwashed pawn in the killer's twisted game. This is not over. Byron, I killed a psychopath, but I don't think that was the real killer. Trail's gone cold.